It's not the year for Carsons this year. We've got Carson Palmer out. We've got Chris Carson out. Carson Wentz makes it a trio. Injured. Eagles are in the playoffs. And their star quarterback goes down, James. What do you think?
I'm just disappointed for Carson Wentz. I have to say, very disappointing to see him get injured and very frustrating because, as we discussed in an early video, this guy would be the MVP if he'd stayed for the full season. And just an unfortunate injury, really. Can't really blame the Rams' defence. They just collided into him and doing their job.
Doug Pedersen said that the ACL tear happened the step before the tackle anyway.
Right,
it was on the dive.
I wasn't aware of that, but there you go. I don't think the Eagles should really panic. I think obviously making the playoffs now for the first time in a few seasons, so something to be optimistic for Eagles fans. And Foles is a good QB. He's one of the best backups. He's a guy who can win games. So I have more confidence in the likes of Case Keenum, who we've discussed before, and he's done all right with the Vikings. Tom Savage, all these other guys that have come into the league. If you wanted one, it'd be Foles, because he has been a starter, and he was a starter in the Chip Kelly offence.
He was a starter in the first year of the Chip Kelly offence,
and that was a poor offence. He wasn't a well coached side, but this coach under Doug Pedersen is a well coached team. You've got the defence to fall back on as well. They can win your games. So I think it was going to be tough for the Eagles anyway. I still didn't think they were going to win the Super Bowl, regardless of whether Carson was there. But now I think they'll do the same as what I was thinking they'll do anyway. I think they'll probably possibly go up divisional round, first round, or maybe get to the championship game.
Yeah, there was a very small chance of us making the Super Bowl with Carson Wentz. Now, we'd be very lucky to make the championship game.
But Foles has got better options now than he had last time. Aguilar's, if somebody was telling me a player that's massively improved this season, I would say Aguilar. I think he's the man and go forward is the number one receiver at the Eagles. Alshon Jeffrey's pulled his weight. I think you've got a good line of tight ends there. Zach Ertz, I think there's three of them, isn't there? Selleck and
Burton.
Trey Burton, who had a good game at the weekend.
He did, yeah, in place of the injured Zach Ertz. Doug Pedersen and Nick Foles also have connections since Doug Pedersen drafted Nick Foles back in 2013. Was it the year he got drafted? Doug Pedersen was the offensive or the QB coach back then.
He was.
When Foles got drafted. So they already had a rapport before he'd even returned to Philadelphia. And on that first drive back, when Foles threw the first down to Nelson Aguilar, basically winning the game. Obviously, it then got picked when we pointed it back to the Rams. But yeah, he's already got a rapport with his team there. So it's not like a new guy in on a new offense. He's built this. He's not built anything.
Foles knows the offense. Foles knows the team. Foles knows his job, and he's done it before. And I think maybe if it had been earlier in the season, the Eagles' season would be over. But now they have a few weeks to work with him. They've won the division. They're going to pick up some impressive victories. We'll see. And they've got some divisional games coming up.
Giants is one of them.
Giants, that'll be an interesting
and the Cowboys
one.
And the Raiders.
As bad as the Giants have been, if you can go into the MetLife and win that one, impressive.
Yeah.
Gives them a bit of confidence. Anyone's game in the NFC, I think.
It is anyone's game, yeah. Totally. Rip Carson.
Rip Carson, yeah.